What's up YouTube, it's Philo here, and today is going to be another Xbox 360 collection update. I've recently passed 250 games, so I thought I'd show you what I have, and it's going to be the last video that I do on this shelf because the shelf is full. In fact, I have some games that aren't even on the shelf, so I'm looking for a new shelf. If you have any recommendations, leave them in the comment section below. Also, my next video is going to be more of a response to some of your questions, so if you do have any questions about gaming, Xbox 360 related, or any of the other nonsense that I talk about, post that in the comment section below, and that'll be coming out in probably a week or so from now. But anyways, I want to do an update on my Xbox 360 collection. I've passed 250 games, I'm at 267 games right now, and as I mentioned, I'm off the shelf. This will be the last video that I do here, because I'm actually moving in a week, so it's going to be quite a bit different. But I wanted to talk about the collection and show you what I have, and talk about a couple games in particular, so let's take a look. Alright, so it's similar to last time. I have my Xbox One games on top, and all 5 of these shelves now are full of Xbox 360 games. I had to remove the original Xbox games, and these are the last of the alphabetical games. So the first thing I'll say is, yeah, I definitely needed a bigger shelf to store my games, but I'm really happy with the collection so far. And I'm going to point out a couple games and then talk about a couple things that I want to do with this collection, and I actually want to ask for your advice as well. First off, I want to mention that I now have Duke Nukem Forever for the Xbox 360. I can't remember if I had this in the last video, but I was ashamed that I didn't have this right away. Definitely a classic, and if you ever want to play one of the best Xbox 360 games, this is definitely it. No sarcasm. Maybe. But I did play this game years ago on Twitch, actually on the PS3, and I beat it, but it's imperfect, we'll just say that. The next thing I want to talk about is one of my favorite games that I played a long time ago when it first came out, and that was the Left 4 Dead series. I had both the games, and I only recently picked up Left 4 Dead 2 again. I don't have the original one. I think they came out a year apart from each other, which is kind of odd because they never made another one after that. But I had a lot of fun playing this game with friends. In terms of like split-screen co-op, this game, I played it just a ton. So I'm actually looking forward to hopefully playing this one again someday with some friends. One thing I do want to talk about is Kinect. So I just bookmarked Kinect Adventures as an example, but there are so many of these games with the purple cases. I never got into Kinect when I had an Xbox 360 years ago, but there's just, I really underestimated how much shovelware there is on the Xbox 360 in terms of Kinect. So I want to get your advice. Should I leave these purple games with this actual real video games, or should I like put the Kinect games separately? I try to do everything alphabetical, but I really just don't like Kinect games, and there's just so many stupid ones. And I really just didn't realize how many Kinect games there really are. So, obviously completing my collection is going to have to include a lot of these Kinect games, but I am never going to play Kinect Sports Season 2. I just never will. I have no desire to really play any Kinect games, but maybe there's some Kinect games that are worth it, but I'm just not interested in any of that. But let me know if you think I should put those games separately, because it really is just shovelware. The last game I want to talk about real quick that I want to play is Lost Planet 2. Kind of a random one, but I played the original, which I don't even have right now. I played the original when it first came out, I think in 2006. I never played any of the sequels after that, but I thought this would be a really fun one to play, after 15 some years. Just to kind of catch up on some of those games that I missed along the way. And I think there's a Lost Planet 3, and maybe I'll play that eventually someday as well. I want to talk about one more video game actually, and that is Devil May Cry 4. I have the Steelbook version of it. In terms of collecting steelbooks, these are a little harder to find, obviously, but they're also harder to find with these sleeves. I have the Gears of War steelbook. It doesn't have the actual sleeve. So, I don't know, I'm kind of like, do I want to try to collect more steelbooks? I don't know. Let me know what you think of steelbooks in the comment section below. I never played Devil May Cry 4, so maybe that'd be a fun one to play, but also just the steelbook looks so nice, and yeah. So that's just a handful of games that I wanted to talk about and show off my collection so far. The next video that I'll be doing about my collection will be on an entirely different shelf. I'm thinking of just getting a huge shelf. This shelf is just not big enough. I thought maybe I'll get one that's just can hold like 1,000 games or something like that, and then eventually it'll take a while to fill it up, but yeah. that's kind of where I'm at right now. It's been a pretty fun adventure, and I hope to do some more garage sailing in the near future, but let me know what you think of the collection so far. And again, if you do have a question for me about gaming or anything related to Xbox 360, feel free to post it in the comment section below, and I'll respond to that in my next video. See you around.